Peter Gustini, Shaman Freitas. Resolving problems. In this lesson, we'll discuss the process of resolving a customer's problem by asking, if appropriate, questions during a live chat session or through email to efficiently identify and find a solution. After listening to the problem, it's helpful if the representative apologizes, whether the issue is the fault of the customer or the company. Even if customer service can't handle the issue, it's best for customer satisfaction if an apology happens first, and then follow up with questions. This can show the company is acknowledging the problem has inconvenienced the customer and shows empathy. For this statement, a customer representative can say something like, "We're sorry this happened. I can see why you're frustrated and why you've contacted us today." The best next step is to gather the information and review it with the customer to make sure the representative understands the problem. Assessing your debt capacity. To compute debt capacity, a business will compare their debt level with their earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, which is the process of noting a loan or asset's value. This formula is referred to as earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, or EBITDA for short. Banks are willing to loan up to 4 times the EBITDA computed value. For example, if a company has an EBITDA of $2 million, then their debt capacity would be $8 million. We arrive at this number by multiplying the EBITDA value of $2 million by the acceptable rate of 4 times EBITDA. By constantly monitoring changes in the EBITDA value, businesses will be able to keep tabs on their debt capacity and the amount the business is able to borrow. You now have a working knowledge of debt capital. Use this knowledge to make informed decisions if you decide to start your own business. Agility and resilience amid change. Let's go over the keys to your leadership development, including the importance of resiliency and how it relates to agility, determining what your motivational drivers are, and the roles of mentors and allies in your career progression. Let's also learn how to balance assertiveness with likability. Change in any business is inevitable. Right when you get comfortable with a position, environment, or supervisor, something comes up that alters your situation. Nowhere is this more evident than the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the workplace and its disproportionate impact on women. More often than men, women have had to balance childcare, at-home education with constantly changing work environments and demands, whether virtual, hybrid, or in office. One tactic is to practice your reactions to foreseeable changes. This is a key part of strategic planning, and it's an important step towards resolution, no matter what changes or challenges may occur. Machine learning and how to design it for public cloud architecture. Machine learning is a way to generate analytical results based on automated model building. For example, let's say you'd like to predict next year's sales growth. You can put the data into the model and train the model to predict the next year's growth based on the previous year's data. You're passing the data and output to the analytics engine to generate the model. Once the model is generated, you're going to use the model to generate information based on the input data. Machine learning analytics focuses on the predictions based on learning from the training model. You can either use a supervised or unsupervised algorithm for machine learning. Here are a few of the machine learning use cases.